What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Jerry Diesel today. How you doing, Diesel fam? It's a lovely. Right now at my time is 11:50 here in my time zone in New Mexico. Um, but I just want to say thank you guys, especially to us one that has left me a comment at the bottom of my videos. His name is Cash Moore. I hope I'm saying his name right. Or Mortar. I can't pronounce his name. I hope I said his name right first time. But he is on one of my videos. If you go back to my videos and find the one that says More J Sewers Dingy Rose call out, he has a comment saying that I don't know what this really is, but keep making videos. I just want to say thank you guys, and especially shout out to him. You guys have given me a lot of inspiration to keep this YouTube channel going. And I know on my fluctuation of video posts is not the greatest. I mean, I post here and there and that, but that's because I'm still working on trying to get stuff together. I know my hair's kind of a mess right now. I'm sorry about that. But I'm also getting ready to get married too, and that'll be on the 25th of April this year. So this is 2021 to 21 April 25th. I'm getting married, which is not too far away from this time being this video being posted. Also, my truck, the Grim Reaper, he's been down. He's down for a while. Cause don't get me wrong, the people I bought the truck from Bergen County Motors, where I bought the truck, there are also people to buy vehicles from, but don't ever take them to get your vehicle repaired in that. Cause I took it there because I needed to get it done in a reasonable amount of time. And at the time I took it there, I didn't have time to fix it myself in that. Well, they ended up costing me more money in the long run after they worked on it, because I found useless parts in the fuel tank. I found all sorts of crap in it. Plus, when I popped the timing cover off the top the front of the engine block off to see what's going on, they put the VP4 back in, but they didn't tighten the bolts down for nothing to hold the sprocket in place. That's what I'm saying. If you guys ever want to go somewhere to get quality work done, if you're in Roswell on that, I'll be more happy to work on you guys' vehicles. But if you're in like Colorado, AAMCO transmission off of Girard, them people are the bee's knees on coming to work on vehicles. I've taken my, if you don't know, I've had 4 vehicles in my time so far. This will be my 4th. I had 2006 Dodge 1500. I also had a Chevy 3500 extended crew cab long bed 98 and a 96 Chevy Suburban. I took my vehicles to them, and also, for that matter, my mom and my dad also take their vehicles to me. They're by far the best repair shop I can know of off the top of my head. And also, if you want to look for good tires now, go to Discount Tire. Any Discount Tire, they're the best place I can go talk to about this. Now, since I'm on the topic of companies, that I'm actually in the process of pulling the engine out of my diesel, because after going through all the stuff I've looked at, I can fix it. But for me, I'm gonna bite the bullet and say send my engine to industrial injections, have them rebuild it, go through it, make sure there's no other squirrely little things out there I might have missed in that, and have them build it up so it's stronger than what I can build. No, stronger and more tough. I mean, well, tougher or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, Diesel fam, I really appreciate you guys again. And products I recommend if you're working on vehicles and that, I'm not getting paid to sponsor this by any means at this point. Getting sponsored by any vehicle, by anything. The products I recommend and people I recommend on my channel are stuff that I follow true and believe and true to my heart in that. And when I first built the truck, I put an AirDog lift pump. Great pump for stock applications. But if you're doing something like making big power in that, AirDog can't really keep up with that. So fast is what I'm going to tell you guys to go with. Fast pumps, if you want like a high horsepower, high torque application, fast fuel pumps to be able to handling what you put at them. Also, get the calibrated filters for the fast pump. Save you a lot of time in the long run. Banks Power for any stock or slightly modified application, they're the best place I know. I had the Banks air filter and pre-filter on that thing, big head wastegate, and boost tubes and air cooler for it. Have had no problems with them whatsoever, and they're a great company to work with on making power, especially for stock vehicles. The exhaust, I built that myself, but Banks also has a good exhaust for stock vehicles too. Also, I'm going to say though, with Banks, you can get good products from them. For if you have a newer model truck and you want to keep the warranty, Banks is the place to go to. Edge Performance Products. They make great tuners. That's the tuner I'm running on my truck. That's what I recommend if you have a modified vehicle and you want to basically handle edge tuners, get them. They can kick your ass into overdrive if you wanted to. I know I'm not because sorry about that. YouTube don't demonetize this video. Will kick your butt if you can push it through it. And then Diablo tuners. My 06 I had Diablo tuner on that thing. Best tuner I ever invested my money in for that one. Now, guys, not to say that any product I say, and not to say that every product is good in that, but you get what you pay for. That's all I'm going to say. And if you guys ever want good products in that, go with the ones I recommend. I'm not saying not getting paid, I'm just honest opinion. The products I recommend to you guys are products that I've had no problems with. Everything sounds good in that. Since we're talking about products again, on my 06, my 98 Chevy, and my 99 Suburban, I had going with the glosses now. I had on all of them tri-ride long tube headers by Hooker. Hooker headers had some really good tri-ride headers for the for all those vehicles. That went into a dual Flowmaster high flow cats and a Cherry Bomb M80 muffler. Now, depending on how you set those setups in, you can get a really aggressive tone, or a really rumbly tone, or anything in between. That gives you a nice tone. It's best sounding system I ever heard on exhaust. Kicker Audio, Jensen Audio, Boss Audio, and what's the other one missing? Rockfield. All great companies. I've used them. Very budget man friendly, and very great products to use. And Boom Tube. Boom Tube has that's the way I have the subwoofer for my truck. It's a Boom Tube, and I love it to no end. Great sound, no problems. The products I have listed on my stuff that I like, that I've used, that I have had no problems with. Excess Power. The best batteries I ever known of. I'm in the process of ordering. Right now in my truck I have one Excess Power in the back, and 2 Walmart Everstarts in the front. Well, I'm actually getting ready to go up the next step. I'm actually getting 2 more Excess Powers for the front, deep cycle this time for those. I'm also gonna get me a Excess Power lithium battery for the box to give me a little power for 4 batteries. And I've ran them batteries down to nothing and brought them back up with no problems whatsoever. And I love them to no end. McMahon, they have a good alternator. That's why I'm running my truck. McMahon alternators. They are great alternators. They take a beating and keep on pushing through it. I cannot complain about McMahon alternators. I love them to no end. And that's just the companies I've recommended that. And for headlights, light bulbs, and headlight housings, you can go to Alpharex or Morimoto. They have good products in that too, and they're really good products. Don't get me wrong, but for me, I like Amazon. The taillights I have on my truck are Amazon brand generic things they had. Amazon Choice, best taillights I've ever used. I had on my 96 and my 97, my 98 and my 96 Chevys, I had Morimotos. I loved them too. They had the halos, perfectly colored, perfect. On the taillights, I had Alpha Rack tails on both of those. Them are the places I recommend to go for. And if you want turbos, Danzy's Performance makes some good turbos for diesels. I cannot complain with the one that I'm getting from them. I ran with them. It's the stage 6 air intake with the stage 11 exhaust setting. Perfect for running everyday driving, getting the variable geometry. Best idea I ever had. Best investment I ever did too. Now, with that being said, guys, get the products you want to buy, but I'm just making recommendations here. Thank you a lot, guys, for being great supporters now. Thank you, Diesel fam. It's your boy, Drew Diesel, signing out for the night.